Okay, this is the trick for the imaginary 1 that will help you with your decimal numbers. So if you write a decimal number, I'm going to read this in not math language first. 0.17. So this imaginary 1 under the decimal point will help you read this number as a decimal. So I write zeros with an imaginary 1 under the decimal place, and I put a dotted line where my numbers end. So this is 17 hundredths. If I cover up the 7 and I stop in this place, it's 1/10. So let's try that again. If I put an imaginary 1 under the decimal place and I put zeros over here, my number ends in this spot here, 8 hundredths. So you could take this and write this as a fraction. 8 hundredths. So you could take a decimal and change it into a fraction. I'm going to show you that with a whole number also. An imaginary 1 under the decimal point makes this number read as 3 and 14 hundredths. 3 and 14 hundredths. You could also use this to change a fraction into a decimal. So if you see a fraction that looks like this, you know that you have no whole number, 1 decimal point, and the 8 ends in the tenths place. You could do that with hundredths too. 0.08 reads as 0 and 8 hundredths. No whole number and a fraction.